Ever wondered why a simple kiss can spark a fire, yet so many men miss the signs? What if I told you there's a hidden secret about female pleasure that 90% of men have never heard? And how can something as ordinary as a sip of water change the way intimacy feels? When it comes to understanding female behavior, there's so much more beneath the surface than most realize. In this video, we're about to reveal astonishing secrets about women's sexuality, details so small yet so powerful they can completely transform your connection. From a gentle kiss on the neck that can ignite a burning sensation to surprising truths that might leave you breathless, you'll learn insights that most men have never even considered. Did you know there's a part of a woman's body that's 10 times more sensitive than your fingertips? Or that 70% of women crave intimacy during times when many men tend to pull away? Don't worry, we'll explore fascinating statistics, reliable studies, and practical tips that you can immediately apply in your own life to deepen your understanding and intimacy. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on relationship and intimacy tips. If you find this content valuable, give it a thumbs up and drop a 1 in the comments if this resonates with you, or a 0 if you have suggestions for us to improve. Here's something mind-blowing. 94% of women admit they melt when someone kisses their neck, a tiny sensitive spot that sparks intense sensations like a slow-burning fire igniting inside. But the real surprise? Only 15% of women reach climax through vaginal penetration alone. Are you among the few who know this secret? Meanwhile, 80% of women say the clitoris, the true heart of their pleasure, is the key. Yet it's often overlooked. And don't forget about the nipples, which 40% of women say are neglected far too often, even though they're just as sensitive as the clitoris, a precious gem waiting to be discovered. Get ready, because here's something even more shocking. A study from the University of Kansas found that 1/3 of women have faked an orgasm just to please their partner. In fact, 67% have done it at least once. What causes them to hide their true feelings? And did you know 25% of women enjoy sex during their period, claiming their sensitivity doubles and pleasure soars? A truth that 80% of men tend to shy away from? Could it be that women are 5 times more sensitive than men in certain areas? Stick with me to uncover these secrets, and I promise you'll be glued to the screen. Ever thought that something as simple as drinking water before sex could trigger an explosion of pleasure? It's true. Just by balancing your body's fluids, every sensation can become amplified. A tiny trick with jaw-dropping results. And if you're curious about unique experiences, listen closely as we explore how anal sex can delay ejaculation due to its distinct sensations. Now let's keep going because there's so much more to discover that will completely change your perspective on intimacy. Building on the secrets we've uncovered about sensitive spots and enhancing pleasure, now let's dive even deeper into the details that make the experience truly unforgettable and thrilling. Don't be quick to assume that friction during intimacy always makes women uncomfortable. Many actually find it intensely exciting. Try the standing position, a classic tip that's often forgotten. This pose not only extends the moment, but also rockets women to climax faster, like a passionate dance between two bodies perfectly in sync. Now, pause for a second because the real mind blowers are coming. Did you know that the clitoris, that little gem, contains over 8,000 nerve endings, double what the penis has? That's why 80% of women crave special attention there, where every touch sends waves of ecstasy through their entire body. A UK study even reveals that 45% of women confess to fantasizing about a stranger while pleasuring themselves, a hidden corner of their mind few suspect. And here's the kicker. A woman's peak pleasure can last 20 to 30 seconds, triple the 5 to 10 seconds men typically experience. What do you think about that? Could it be that women really climax 3 times harder than men? Imagine a mirror in the bedroom turning every moment into a wild adventure. Picture her eyes catching her own reflection in that instant, the connection and desire about to unfold right before her. Want to know which positions leave a lasting imprint on a woman's heart? Imagine face-to-face intimacy with tender clitoral stimulation, her eyes blazing with raw connection. Or doggy style combined with a vibrator, where every pulse awakens her senses. And don't forget oral sex, a fiery act that melts them into bliss. If you're after something deeper, try spooning. That cozy embrace from behind isn't just warm, it's the perfect key to unlock the G-spot, a sensitive zone that 60% of men still struggle to find. Imagine the intensity when you hit that sweet spot. Here's a quick tip if you want to last longer, and there are many more exciting secrets waiting for you in the next part. Building on the intense moments and positions we explored earlier, let's now uncover some fresh tips to help you last longer and keep the passion burning bright. First, if you want to last longer, steer clear of doggy style. Yes, it's sizzling hot, but it tends to burn men out the fastest, like a flame that flares up too soon and then fades away. Instead, here's something new to try. Set up a mirror in the bedroom. Why? Because 55% of women say seeing themselves and their partner in the heat of the moment actually doubles their excitement. It's like starring in their very own romantic movie where every glance and touch is magnified. A Cosmopolitan survey reveals that 72% of women adore the girl on top position. Why? Because in this position, they control the rhythm and angle, steering the ride to their ultimate peak. Want to add an extra thrill? Dare to try a blindfold. In the dark, every touch electrifies like never before, heightening sensations and making the experience unforgettable. Now here's something to ponder. Why does the simplest position satisfy 87% of women? Maybe it's because in its ease, they find sincerity and a deep emotional bond. Give it a shot and you might just feel the magic waiting to be unlocked. Picture this: a soft kiss on the neck that makes her tremble with delight. Did you know that 94% of women crave that exact sensation? It's a small secret, but it holds mighty power. From there, focus gently on the clitoris, where 80% of women need stimulation to soar to their highest pleasure. Or try positions like spooning, which warm up the elusive G-spot, or indulge in oral sex that sends them reeling in passion. All these details show one thing clearly: women aren't as complicated as you might think. The key is to listen carefully and dare to explore. Wonders will unfold naturally. Keep these numbers in mind. Only 18% of women climax from penetration alone, a fact definitely worth reflecting on. So talk to her. Learn what she truly wants, because 90% of women say they reach a higher peak when their desires are understood, like holding the key to their soul. To keep the spark alive, try something new each month. A bold position, a little toy, or a fresh way to connect. Your relationship will blaze with fresh feelings and deeper intimacy. So, are you ready to become the man 95% of women can't forget? Confidence and care are your secret weapons. Where will you start? That's all for today's talk. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye and see you next time. Up next, we'll dive even deeper into the emotional and psychological secrets that make attraction last. Stay tuned.